Hey everybody, thought I'd go live for a little bit. Let me see if I can find myself. Oh, I found myself. I'm right here. Just kidding. uh, Here we are. Okay, so I said Oh, let's turn the volume down. All messages. I'm going to mute for a minute because the old man. Okay, my husband just got here. Meal maker. Ouch, it's hot.
I just plugged it in underneath.
Oh, ew, it's dirty. Needs cleaned.
I wipe it down.
Oh.
It's flat. I figured you might use it.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
It
I'll
gets
have to
hot
try
fast.
some. Yeah, it does. You gonna take it down and clean it?
I did. I already cleaned it.
No, it ain't. It's all sticky and icky.
I'll take it back down.
It's hot too. Careful.
Just the sides.
What's this? Got goodies, guys. Ooh.
Probably one of them big ones that they were on.
Ooh, got goodies.
No, these
Occupied Japan. Yeah, we could use these in our vignette boxes. Oh, how cute.
That's the boy and one the girl.
Occupied Japan stuff. Yes.
They were on here for them.
And we got this one and this one. Aren't they cute? And then we got this one. Oh yeah, I'll use them.
About twice as big as your little one.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an idea for that.
Why did you stop? And if you don't like it, I'll give it back.
Can you set them in the other room on the counter or somewhere? Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll let you clean this up.
I don't want to clean it up. It's icky. Let's get you some Clorox wipes out and clean it. I have an idea for it though. That is so somebody's greasy hands. Why don't people clean their stuff? Ooh.
I'm not $1 going, so tomorrow I get $5 off.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
Got it out on that side. I took the trash out.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what I got today in the mail. I ordered them because it's all my 3 I had. But these are even littler. Oh my goodness, they are so cool. Look at them. They're mini. Teeny weeny frozen Charlottes. I ordered them off of Etsy. Look how little they are. They're so stinking cute. I love them. Going to make some more things. I have 8 of them there. So we can make use the minis. She said she's getting another order in from Germany soon. And that if I'm interested, just to let her know. Her name is Merchant of Odd. That's her name. Focus camera. It's not going to. Okay, I'm going to turn my autofocus back on. Hold on. Yes, please. Image adjustments. Focus on. Okay. Back. And let's see if you can see it now. Yes, see? That's her. She is on Etsy. That's where I got it. She's also on Instagram. Woohoo! So I just finished making this one. And then I found I had all these things I found them over in the thing. These are travel ones. Aren't they cool? They're so cool. You just pop them on there. Do they stick? I don't know. They're called string clip. These are called button snaps. Got them a long time ago at Hobby Lobby. They're pretty cool. That's how they work right there. Isn't that neat? Anyway, I put one on here, but I think I was thinking on this thing, on this one here, it's a clue. I was thinking this one goes like this. You got a pocket there, okay? And then you open it up like that, and you have a pocket there and a pocket there. But I was thinking about gluing down the middle because this stays open wide, even on this one. Well, I don't know, once you wrap your thing around it. But then you have this whole place here. And if I put it on a journal page, I could just do this way. Then I would have to, if I just have it as a tuck it in a pocket or something, I would want to put something here and something here on the back. Anyway, that's that one. Yesterday I did, oh, you guys, this one is so cool. I love it. I made a little extra, little 1/8 of an inch, guess it there thing. Look, it opens like that. And this is an envelope like thing, but this pulls out. Look, you get a little thing there. You got a tuck, and then you got a pocket back here. And look what's made with the leftovers. Is that not a cool tag or what? I can't remember who I learned it off of. None. I can't remember any of these people that I learned these off of. But that is so cool because it sticks out the top, and it just looks so cool in here. And you could add other stuff behind it if you wanted to. Isn't that neat? I love it. I'm going to add a thing to this too, so it just wraps around. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I'll decide later. But that's the pattern for it. And then I made one of these. This is so awesome. It opens like that, and you could put a little bookmark, make you a bookmark, and stick it in here. Oh, where's my other little thing at? This beautiful thing that we forgot. Yeah. Anyway, get something in there, stretch that pocket out a little. rip it, just stretch it out a little. Because it just folds up on the bottom. So you can put a bookmark in here. You got a place here to put all kinds of stuff. You can make a little journal, a little booklet and stick in there. And then you lift this up. These will attach together. You lift this up, and that's a pocket. And then there's a little pocket there. Then I just took the extra little scraps, made a tag. And if you wanted to, you could do something to the back. It just depends on what you want to use it for. But it's so stinking cool. And that's just out of the 12 by 12 sheet. Is that not cool? I love it. And then, oh, we haven't made. Let's see what I've done so far that I've gotten ready. Okay, I got 2 of these ready. These are the other little things. Let's see. Work like this. You got pocket there, pocket there, pocket there, pocket there, pocket there, a page. Yeah, so I got 2 of those. And then I got 2 of these. This one. Yeah, I love this. It's doors. I gotta put some little things on there to make it close. Make them close. And then you'll open it up. You got a pocket back here. So it's like this. You got a pocket on the front. You got a pocket in there. Then you open it up, and there's the doors. And then you got a pocket here. So I made 2 of those. Made one out of this and one out of this. This one I didn't cut corners or anything. I haven't glued this down yet neither. So, yeah, I was waiting on some of the stuff. I was thinking, if I want to do the corners, that's why I didn't glue it down. But this one I used the scalloped edges to make it look like it's, I can't remember the name of the, I'll think of it later. Anyway, that's what I did there. And then I did I got to make another one of these. One more of these. And one more of these. And one more of these, because I only made one so far. So those are the ones I have to make. Let's see. Then I made 2 of these, which are pretty cool. This is so cool. Look, it's supposed to look like a matchbox. Yeah, you decorate the front. It opens like this. Look, I put a belly band up here. And then I figured it out how to do this, you guys. You don't glue that together so it pulls out like this. Okay? And that's why I gave it a little extra 1/8 of an inch up here. So I will make another one and show you guys. See, my first one, I screwed it up. I did this, so it's not pulling away. Well, what you need to do is just put a strip of, I'll have to show you when I make it. Just put a strip of glue, and I didn't give it a gusset thing. So I'll show you how to make this one the right way. And then I made, remind me to do that. Let's set it off to the side. Then I made 2 of these. I have the, some reason, oh, that's the page. Da, 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 da. I love these things. 2 of those. And then I made 1 of these, so I'm going to have to make another 1 of these because I like how I made it the second time. I gave it guessets, so it's so you can add more stuff. So we'll make 1 more of those. We got 2 of these bigger ones, which I've seen 1,000 times. These are just so easy. So we got 2 of those. And then the last ones we have 2 of that I've made. So I got 3 of this kind. So, yeah. So I'm just making them, and then I'll just sit and decorate and add tags and stuff later. So these I need to make 1 more of. So I'm going to set them up there. This I need to make another one. This I need to make another one and show you how the right way to do it. No, that is the one. This I need to make another one, and this I need to make another one. So I will show you how to do those in a few minutes. Right now, I want to make another one of these. So I'm going to pick out a piece of paper. And should we do a Tim Holtz? Should we do one of these? Should we do one in one of these? Woohoo! Are they double? Yeah, they are double-sided. Since we got 3 sheets of each. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. I just don't know which one I want to do. Well, how about we just take out a few, because like 1 of each kind. And then we'll just make, there's that one. There's that one. Okay, we're going to stop here. So we need to go get 1 of these. Put that there. Need to get 1 of these. Hi, Wendy. How you doing? I know, I love this paper. Awesome. 1 of these. We'll just make some grungy ones too, since we're making. Oh, that one. You get 3 sheets of each, so I'm just going to take 1 of each kind. We got that one. I was filling my glue bottles yesterday. Don't I have that one? Yeah. And I couldn't find my rubber thing to help, loosen it. And my finger right here is so sore from trying to get that stupid bottle open. I smothered it in Vaseline this time. Finally got it open. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yeah, I just need to. It's funny how the stuff affects you different when you're old. Really does. When you're old. Oh, have you? Yeah, that's fun too. I got a bunch too. I got so much paper, it's not funny. I think I'm a paper addict. Anyway, we'll just use one of those, one each of those. I have these too, I'll show you. I will show you. Okay, so we're going to set this down here for a minute. I have these can companies that are older. Oh, I love them. Look at these papers, you guys. Look at these papers. Are they not gorgeous? Look at that. And I thought about using some of these. Just look at that. Ugh, so pretty. They're double-sided. I think this would look good with that one that little tag pulls out. These would. Ugh, look at that pattern on there. Can you see that? It's so cool. That would be so fun to do one with that. Love it. This is the one. I think I do want to do some of these with, especially using some of that red. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. And then look at this. It's just gorgeous. This. Oh, I love that one too. I love them all. So that's the one. And then this one is, what year were these done? I don't see a year. You didn't see a year, but these are beautiful too. Wait till you see these. Look at that. They're all just, I think it's the same, like the same kind of pack, just different. Look at that. Oh, look at the birdie. That's beautiful too. Oh, geez, that is gorgeous. You have this one, or you have the other one? You have bunches of K & Company. I love K & Company. Did they go out of business? It is so sad if they did. They did the most beautiful stuff. Anyway, thought about using some of them. I might still use some of them. But all this, you know, my favorite all time. Stop it. Hold on, I'm gonna pick them up. My all time favorite one is from K & Company. Okay, stay there. Is this one? I don't know if I still have. Where is it? What I have left of it, which is so sad. It's so sad. This one. This is all I have left of it. You know what? The one with the mushrooms and stuff. This is it, you guys. This is all I have left of it. I had like 3 of these pads too. And I used them all. I wish I could find more. But they don't have them. See, look at this. Here's the back. Yeah. It's so sad. Look at this one. Look. See it? It's glimmery. And then the back is that beautiful color. I used the crap out of this. This is all I got left of 3 pads. A couple little scraps. And that part of one sheet. That's so sad. It's just sad. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these. Oops. And I am going to make one of these out of one of these. So I'm going to pick one that I like, that I think would look cool as a grungy. Ooh, not that one. This might look cool. I think we're going to use this one. So it looks kind of like a wallet. Or, okay. So, what you do with this one is, all you do is cut this. How did I say that? Cut this in half. Now I remember now. It's so super easy, you guys. Super, super easy. This one is, anyway, because this is all it is. Okay, you're going to cut this in half at 6 inches. Because it's a 12 by 12. And if you have a one that's got I miss 7 Gypsies too. I love that company. Yes, Wendy. 6. If you have a directional one paper, you want to make sure you're cutting it, so it's directional, so you'll be able to see. Well, either way, it's going to be upside down at some point. But pay attention to that. And then we're going to, after I get done with these, 6 by 6. You got, then you got to cut. You got to take one of them. I'm a little off here. Why am I off? This paper cutter is weird. Weird. Anyway, you gotta take one of them. Leave one 6 by 12. You're gonna take the other one and you're going to cut it into, you're gonna cut 2 4-inch by 6. And cut it twice. 4 inches. And another 4 inches. That's it. Oh, no. Then you're going to take one of the strips of this, of the 3, and you're going to cut it at 2. So you're going to have one 6x12, two 4x6s, and two 2x6s. That's it. That's the hardest part of this. Okay? So, then you're going to get your scoreboard. And you're going to score it at, gonna lay their 12 by 6x12 piece long ways. And you're going to score it. Let me see if I can remember where I scored it at. 1.5, was it? 10.5. I think 1.5 and 10.5. I'm pretty sure that's it. Hold on, I'll look for sure. Score 1.5, 6, and 10.5. Mm-hmm. 1.5, 6, and 10.5. So this is your cover. So if we want the outside to be this, it would fold like this. Then we would take these. Oh, how cool is that? Fold them down and fold these down. And then, so this is your base. That's it. Now, if you wanted to round your corners and all that other good stuff, you should do it before, you know. And then antique it. Yeah, I know. So that's that part. So then you're going to take these two 4x6s and you're going to lay them in here like this. Well, really what you want to do, it's going to be your pocket. Okay. So you want to score 1/4 inch on 3 sides, 2 sides and a top and a bottom. Okay, 1/4 inch. Okay, so we're going to do 1/4 inch there, turn it, do 1/4 inch there, turn it, do 1/4 inch there. And we're just going to do the same thing to the other one. 1/4 inch there, 1/4 inch there. Oops. 1/4 inch there. And then you're going to take these and do the same thing. 1/4 inch on 3 sides. Turn it. Both short ends and one long end. Because this is making your pockets. Both short ends and one long end. Okay, then you're done. You are done scoring. So now you got all your parts. You got your front or your base. So if you want to round corners now, or like I did on this one, I scalloped them. As you can see, use the scallop. Or use scissors or something, you know. That's the way to do it. I think I'm just going to round the corners on these. Just because it looks better. Plus, they don't get all banged up. Because my corners tend to get banged up and have that little white spot on the corner and all that crap. So since this is brown, I'm just going to get rid of the white edges. I'm not going to, do the whole edge thing. I just want to get rid of the white edges. So that's all I want to do. Since it's so rusty and stuff anyway. So then I'm going to take all of these and find the tops and just get rid of that white edge. Because your top is going to be the one that's not doesn't have the, what do you call it? Jeez. Score on it. Okay, so then you're going to take and you're going to cut your little corners here off on each one and then you're going to clip that little edge. Let me show you here in a minute. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so what I did is where the two score lines meet on the bottom, I just cut the corners off. And then on the top edge, where it folds in, I just cut it down so you won't see that when you fold it. Okay? So you're going to do that to all four of them. The big ones and the little ones. Because these are your pockets. And you can decorate with anything you want. You know what I think I'll do on this one? It's so cool. Is get a piece of coffee dyed paper when I get ready to decorate and burn the edges. Tear it, burn the edges and put a piece here and just put a piece here. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. That way they can, when they open it, they can write on it. So it's going to be like this. So we want to take a big pocket and decide which one we want on the front. I think we'll put the lighter one on the front, and then this will go on the inside. You just turn it over. And then this one will go here, and this one will go here. Yeah. So these two are on the inside. These two are on the outside. So what I want to do is fold my sides down. Oh, you won't even see those. So I don't need to darken those. Just fold your sides and your bottom where you scored it in that 1/8 of an inch. And then you're going to, we're going to do this first. We're going to punch our thumb hole on these two at the same time. Just kind of center it up. Okay, so this one's going to go here. We don't want it going, this is folded up like this. We don't want it going all the way to the top. We're going to leave some room. So you're going to move it up from the bottom just a little. and glue it down. Got glue. I need my glue. So you're just going to put glue on those little flaps. This gives you room to really add product, to add stuff. So I want to put it about right there. And then just squish it down. So there's our first pocket. And you're going to take your other little one and get rid of that white. Fold these back. Burnish them down. Oops. Now, if I wanted to, I could have cut the corners like I did on the other one. This one, I did it on all of them. As you can see, I did it on this, did it on this, and I did it on the other pocket. So, but you don't have to, which I didn't here. So, I'm just going to add some glue. Then we're going to move it up a hair like we did on the other one and glue it down so it looks kind of even. These two are kind of even spacing. So now, that is so cool. I love it. It won't look crooked. I don't know why it looks crooked. It needs to go up here. Hold on. I need to, if it looks crooked, adjust it. No. Lisa, leave it alone. Okay, so we have that. There's our front, and we're going to do the exact same thing inside here on this one. Okay? Except we're going to have it in reverse. We're going to fold these. Oh, we got to do our thumb thing. So let's just line these up. Okay, do our thumb notch. They moved, of course. Just do it, Lisa. Do it. I don't know why these things always go flip at you. So this one's going to go here. So we're going to fold back the... Ooh, we have to use some ink on these, on this, because it's working on that pocket there. Then I'll show you, I want to mass make some identity cards and stuff. So that's probably what we'll do on my next Wednesday live. So this one will go down here like this. Let's see how that did that. You want to cover that up. Some paper cracks. I think it's the weight grain of the paper or whatever. Don't ask me. I'm not a paper engineer. Okay, so we are going to glue this down now. Ooh, I have rust paper too that I made. I can use rust paper on this one. That'd be awesome. Oops, a little off center, but it's fine. So you have that pocket. And you're going to decorate these, so, you know, you're going to have silly stuff on them. Not silly stuff, but they're not going to be this plain. So then you're going to fold back your things because you want the rusty side up against that. It is so cool. Oh, we'll get my Tim Holtz stuff out and decorate these. It'd be so awesome. Since I have tons of it. Yes. And if your corners stick out a little, just take your little scissors and nip it off. And then you're going to make sure everything's still not. There it goes. Okay, now we're going to glue this one down. And we're going to put it about right there. Oh, it's so cute. Look at that. And we'll fold like that over there. This will fold here. And you have your, you could, like I did on this one, the trial one, I added that so you can close it, just wrap it around and close it. But this one I added one of the plastic ones. I had one of these. So I have different colors. So I thought maybe, since I only need one, these are the travel ones, so I'm not going to use those on these. Isn't that cool? Love it. You can either seal it up, stick it in a pocket in a journal, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, and then you could put paper down here to write on or whatever you wanted to do. Or if you wanted to put it in your journal, you could just do 2 sides or 2 sides, you know, whatever you want to do. Or do all 3, 2 sides and a bottom and have it tucked back there. So, but I thought maybe one of these. What do you think? Do we want one of those? Or do we want a black one? I don't want a black one. I like this or the cream. Cream or rust. I think this one. Yeah, Happy Mail with it. Anything. Any of these you could use for whatever you want. This one, the one we're going to do next, is so awesome. Wait till you see it. I think I have to do rust. Yes, I agree, Wendy. I agree completely. So all they do is you cut your little hole, you punch your hole 1/8 of an inch. Show you how they work. Set this off. So you have your front and you have your back snap. So you just get your thing, find your center here. We want it here. So we're going to do 3 inches because we know it's 6 inches wide. I'm just going to make a little mark there at 3 inches. And that's our center, and we're going to do 1/8 of an inch punch. Stop. And we are going to do it right there. Right there. This goes, stay there. Push this through. If you ever come across these, oh, come on. Push that through like that. Okay. Then you just take this, and what I did is I just put a little glue on the back of it just to make sure it doesn't come off. And snap that onto there. Is that not cool? See? Following it? So cool. Yes, I love it. It's so cute. It is just adorbs. Yep. So now I got 2 of those. So I can set them off. Okay. This next one we're going to do is, where is it? Oh, it's right here. This one, you guys. This would be so cute if you go set up at, you know, whatever, markets and stuff. These would be fun to make. Look, you open it. This is your closure. You can wrap it around, but you open it and you have a place for a bookmark, pocket. You have all of this in here where I would put like a little booklet, a mini journal, you know, a thin one, not too fat. Then you have this here, which opens up like this, and it's a pocket. And then screw those or string those together, but this is another little pocket. And if you wanted to, you could do something to the back. But that's it. It's a one sheet and some brown paper, brown cardstock, because I made those. That's it, 1 sheet. Okay, you ready? We're going to do one out of the Timmy paper. So we need to decide which one. Ooh, we could do a silver one. We could do this one or this one. I think this one. Yeah, because we have a brown one. I don't want to do another brownie rusty one. So let's do that. Let's do this. So that's mine that I made. This is my pattern. So you're just going to take your 12 by 12 paper. Let's see if I can find it here. You're going to take your 12 by 12 paper. Where did I put it? Okay. You're going to take your 12 by 12 paper and you're going to, you don't have to cut anything right now. You're just going to score. You're just going to do scoring right now. So we're just going to get our little scoreboard up here. A big one. And which side do I want to front? I think I want this as the front. And yeah. Okay, so you are going to score at 3 1/4, 3 1/4. Yeah, 3 1/4. Okay. Then you're going to score at 11 1/4. Okay. All the way over here, 11 1/4. Oh, that's 11 1/4. Okay. See, I almost messed up. 11 1/4. And then you're going to turn your paper it doesn't matter which way. Turn and score at 2 inches. And 7 3/4. 7 3/4. And that is it as far as. Then we do the cutting by hand because we're cutting pieces off. Okay? So you're going to turn it so no, I want it like, yeah, I want it like this. This will be my front. No. I don't remember now. Hold on. You're going to turn it so, like this. Okay, hold on. I'll show you. I can't see my things. Hold on, I can't. Let me fold them so I can see them. Where's my fold? Here's my fold. Oh, let me fold them so I can see them. I fold here. I fold here. And a fold here. No. Okay, so you are going to come up here. And you're going to have the little short end. See that little short piece right there? Take it up there. You are going to cut a fold here and a fold here. It's going to be at the bottom. You're going to, no, it's going to be at the top. What am I doing? It's going to be at the top. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, you're going to take and you're going to cut this piece out right here. You're going to leave the long one and you're going to cut the short one off. Okay? So that's going to be your top. I'll show you. Right on your score line, you're going to cut into a little over your score line. You're going to cut into that first score line. And then where it folds here, you're going to cut this one out. So you have that little piece. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to cut this big one out here. Try to make a straight line. Don't do like me. Mess it all up. Okay, so you got that. So this is your top. Okay, so this is going to fold like this. This is going to fold down like that. This is going to fold over here. Okay, so you're going to have a piece like this now. Okay, so you got that. You cut this piece out and you cut this piece out. Okay, before you go any further, what you're going to do is you're going to take your corner rounder and you're going to round these corners. What you're going to do is fold that in so you can get your corner in that. And round that corner. And then you're going to round this corner. And then you're going to fold this in so you can round this corner. Because once you get this put together, you won't be able to round this. Okay? And then you're going to round this corner. So you're just going to round. To get to these corners, you have to fold these in and round them off. So you have to do that before you do anything else. Okay? So then you have this. This will fold up. This will fold in. So the first thing you want to do on this skinny little side over here, you're going to come down here and you're going to cut this line right here. So this will fold up to make your place for your bookmark. You have a score line there. You're going to cut it up to that line, up to this score line. And that will be your bookmark pocket. See, now it will be your bookmark pocket. Now I'm going to cut a little bit off of this because I cut it. Okay, so there you go with that one. Still, I want to cut a little bit more off because it still wants to, you want to be able to fold it easily. So that goes there, that goes there. So then what you're going to do is you have that and you have this. You're going to completely cut this corner off here where it folds. Cut this and this out. Okay? Going to come in here, cut on that side of the score. And the same way with this one, cut on the top side of the score line. And straighten it up because you messed it up, Lisa. Oops. Okay. So now you're going to have this. Now, this will fold in like that. This will fold up. This will fold up. This will fold in like that. But now you're going to have, we want to get rid of this piece right here. We don't want this. We want to be able to get into the whole pocket. So what we're going to do is fold everything up like it's supposed to be. Make a little mark where it meets up with this. Okay, like that. And then what I'm going to do is get my, oops, stay up there, mini scoreboard out. Put it in here and make a line, score it just right up to this other score line. Okay, that's it. That way you know where to cut. So I'm going to score or cut on the inside of that line. And I want to get rid of this whole piece here. So we're going to cut it out here. Yep. Now you got these two pieces, this piece, and this piece all left over. Okay. So you have this. So what you're going to do is go ahead and I'm going to use black ink and do all the edges. Well, first, before you do that, I'm going to round these corners because this is going to be a pocket here. So I'm going to round those corners before I antique or do the edges, you know. And then I think I just want to round these corners with the smallest. So it all like is cohesive. Okay. So then you want to take your thing and just do the edges. Doesn't have to be super. So once I get done with this, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and glue. Nope, I'm going to go ahead and punch a little notch here. Color it, the edge, and then I'm going to glue, dab of glue on each side of this because this is my bookmark pocket, and put it up there. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put a notch in the center of this one. We're going to go ahead and do these edges. You won't see this in here, so don't worry about it. And this edge, you won't see the inside there. You'll see this edge here, just so far. And then you will see the outside of this. So You won't see down there. It'll be like this. So you're just going to do oops, the edges. Don't do that. The edges here. And now we glue it together. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take this, and I'm going to lay it down like that. And I'm just going to put glue on this piece here, because it's going to come over and glue to there. Okay? So I just want to glue the line across there and glue. So we glued that together. So now we got that. We got our pocket, our little bookmark pocket glued. Now we want to take this up and glue on each side of here. Okay? And that's all you have to do for that. So now you have your basic folio. A pocket here, pocket there, and you have that in there. And I'm going to cut some more of this off because it's bugging the crap out of me. And I re-round the corner, hopefully. It's wanting to catch there. And I don't like it. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, much better. And if your paper is splitting like mine is, see how that's doing that? Maybe you want to put a piece of washi on it before you. You know, before you. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not doing it on the outside. Anyway, you do that, and then you have these extra pieces. So what I did is I just took this, trimmed it up, because if you look, it's got the little lip there where it was scored at. So I just trimmed it up. So I got nice clean edges. Oops, no. Still need more off of that. Yeah. Okay, so this is the biggest piece you have left. You have these pieces and these two pieces. So you're going to take this and you're going to decide how far you want it to come down. you're going to score it at, you're going to take this piece. Hold on. You're going to turn it so it's long ways. Okay. Just do like, I got 1, 2, 3 notches, which is 1, 2, 3 sixteenths, three notches. So you just have like, you want it to be able to fold down and cover up. Let's do that there. What you're going to do is you're going to cut these corners off at an angle. You want to make sure that yeah, you could do any width you want down there because you can make it come up, but I don't want that pocket that long, so I'm going to cut it off about, I'm just going to make a mark. Just guess. Make a silly mark. Where's my stupid pencil? I don't want it. I have this there, like right there. I want it to come down to about right there. So then I'm just going to cut it off there at that mark. I'll show you. You don't want a really giant flap coming over. Okay, so then you're going to round these corners. You got this piece left. You got this piece here. I'm going to round these corners. And then I'm going to, this will be my, like an envelope cover. Like that. Or we could do it like this. Let's do it like this, so we get some contrast. Let's do this. This beautiful thing that I've got. Yeah. There we go. So let's go ahead and ink it up a little. And before you put it in, before you glue it down, you might want to make your thing here. You're going to have this thing, these things, because you're going to put it on that flap. Okay? And then this is going to be your pocket down here. This other piece that you cut off. So what I'm going to do is cut off just, no, I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm going to cut off just a hair on the edge. Just a sliver. And then I'm going to round these corners. See, is this how I want it? Yes. So I'm going to round the top corners. And then I'm going to make a notch in the center. And oh, I used the wrong one. Let's use brown. Let's get the black bag out. Okay. That will glue down to there, but you want to put your little loop things on there. So I am just going to use these things. Not those. Black? Do we want to use black? Yes, let's use black. I think black would look awesome. So I want 2 of them. I want actually 3 of them because I'm going to put one on the front too. I know, me too. I do it too, Wendy. I forget all the time. Wendy says she forgets to round her corners and then ink. I do the same thing. So we're going to take 3 of them off. Might as well use them while I got them, right? So they probably don't make them anymore. I wonder if they do. I'll have to look. Because we got 3 here. So we need to punch our holes. We're going to use the 1/8 of an inch hole. I got to get a drink. Hold on. I forget too. So before we put these in, I want to find, this is 6 inches, I think. 4 inches, 4 inches. No, 4 1/4. So 2 1/8. No, yeah, 2 1/8 is the center. It's right there. And right there. Is the center. We're going to poke a hole, punch a hole right there. And then we're going to punch a hole right there. We'll get to punch one more hole in the front when we get ready into here. But right now we're just doing these. So I'm going to, oh, come on, get back in there. Push that through. Put a little glue. Come on, get in here. On the back of this. Maybe. Just a little insurance. Pop it on there. And you have your little thing there. Now we're going to do it again on this one. So I'm going to take this, pop it in there, take the back, oops, put a little glue on. I thought about making me a sticky note. Oh, I'd have like things cut, score, round, ink. And maybe I could start remembering it. Yeah. Good idea. Post it right in front of you. Have it sitting right in front of you. Now, that is going to bother when I go to stick stuff in. So I don't think I'm going to use this one. Maybe I should. Because those pop out really far. I'll show you what I mean. See, that would get in the way. Do I want to use that? And put maybe a piece of paper over it? Let's see. This beautiful thing that. See, it's awfully thick. I'll show you. See how thick that is? I don't know. Because something, if you tried to have this down here like this, see on my other one I could put a thing behind it. But if you try to stick something in there, that would get in the way. So I don't know. Should I just put a piece of tape over it? So let's see. Let's put some glue on that. So it stays down. And then so it will slide right over. Yeah, that'll work. So what I'm going to do is just glue this down now. I'm going to glue on this side, the bottom, and this side. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put some glue on this because this is our flap. It's going to fit inside of here. So yeah. So that's going to go there. And then those will wrap up together. And then we want to find the center here. Did we do that at all? Did we? Don't remember. Okay, so we want to find the center here, which is, I think, at 4. I think this is 8 inches. Yes. So let's mark it. There's the center there. I can't wait to decorate this stuff. Put tags in it and all kinds of goodies. So we're going to punch our hole. 1/8 of an inch. Right there. And take this push it through. It's a good idea, I think. Oh, I love it. Then we're going to put some glue on this. Put it on the back. So it's not going anywhere. Oh my goodness, you guys. Is that not cool? Then you can take these these strips here. Like I did on this one. I just made little banners. I just used up the extra pieces, but I'm not going to do it on this one because it's hard to distinguish between one side from the other. So, and then if you wanted to, you could make another little, you could come here and make a belly band. You could just decorate it. Just decorate it. You could put something on the back if you wanted to. But the cool thing is that about these is that you can make a little book, little mini skinny journal, and you got tons of room in there. I love it. See, it is so cool. Then I'll get my wax threads out later because I got a bunch of them to do. But there you go. So you got a pocket and a pocket and a bookmark pocket. So cool. Love it. So now I got 2 of those. And that's pretty easy, I think. I think they are. I think it's pretty easy. And then we'll just add a string to this so it'll wrap around. And that will be our closure. I love it. Okay. What other one do you want to learn? Oh, I was going to make another one of these. Hold on. So I could show you guys the right way to do it. Is it this one? No. We're going to do this one too, though, because it is super awesome. I wanted to show you. I'm going to make another one of those. This one. We're going to make one of these. Even though I have 2 of them, we're going to make another one because I messed it up. I'm going to show you how to do it right. So it opens like this instead of like this. Okay? I'm not going to get rid of that one though. So we're going to make this one and we're going to use a 10 holes paper. It's like a matchbook. It's so stinking cool. Okay? So let's find a piece of paper that we want to use. Yeah, I screwed it up, royal. Which piece of paper do we want to use? I think I'm going to use this. I think. Because I want to save this really cool rusty one for What was this one? Oh, yeah, I think I want to say the really rusty one for this. Yeah. So this is what we're going to use on this one. And then the other one, we're going to use that. Okay. And I'll show you. So this one's going to be used for this one. And I need instructions. Instructions. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is can't remember. Okay, here's our instructions. This is for a single-sided. You can use this as a single. You can use single-sided paper on this too. You don't have to use a double-sided. You are going to cut 4 by 12. You're going to cut one 4-inch piece off. So get your cutter up here. Okay, so it's going to go like a matchbox. So I think we want to use this on the outside. So we're going to cut a 4-inch piece off. So you're going to have a 4 by 12. Okay, so this is going to be your this piece, your matchbox piece. It comes like this. Okay. And then you are going to cut, you got a 8 by 12. So you're going to cut an 8 by 8. So open that up. You're going to turn it long ways. And you want to cut another piece that is 8 inches. Cut it at 8 inches. Okay. So you have an 8 by 8 right here. And you have a 4 by 8. Okay. So then you're going to take this 4 by 8 and you're going to cut 4 by 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Like this. And you're only going to use these if it's a single-sided paper. Right now, you're just going to set them off to the side. Okay? So, we're done cutting. So then we're going to take our long skinny piece, get our scoreboard up here. Now, I want this as the outside. So, I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. Oops, let's use this skinny one. 1/2 inch. 1 3/4. So 1 3/4 right here. And then 7 1/4. 7 1/4. And then at 7. So this is going to be our top. Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to have, this is the, what did I, half an inch? Yeah, half an inch right here. It's going to fold up like that. Okay. Then this will be glued down. So you might as well just go ahead and glue it down because this is part of your matchbook cover. Okay. So then it's going to fold up at your next fold. You're going to 1 3/4. You're going to fold it up. There's your matchbook. You're not going to do anything to that right now. You're just going to leave it like that. Okay. So then you're going to take where you scored it at 7. You're going to score it there. Fold it there. Line up your sides. And then 7 1/4. You're going to fold it or score it again. You're going to fold it. So this is your matchbook cover. Okay, now this is so cool. So you're going to have a little bit of a top there. See? This will sit down inside of there. That's your matchbook. That is so cool. Now, if you want to round your corners or fancy up your corners here, I think I'm going to do mine. I don't want to scallop. What's this stub look like? I can't remember. That looks like a ticket. I don't like it. I think I'm just going to round the corners. Like these. I just want to round them. And then you will just run your inker around the edges, you know. So that's your cover. So then you're going to take your 8 by 8 piece. This one. And this is going to be the inserts into your matchbook. So you are going to score it 1/2 inch. Okay. 1/2 inch. Then you're going to turn it and score it at 4 inches. And that's it for that. So what I want to do is turn this, see where this 1/2 inch is, fold it back, because I want this side, let's see, which side do I want showing on the inside? Do I want this? Or do I want this? I think I want this. I think I want that because I think it's awesome looking. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold that down. I know you got a score line here at 4 inches, but don't worry about that. You're going to bring this over, meet it up with that edge. Get this out of the way. Meet it up with that edge. And fold it like this. Okay. You could just, and then you're going to glue this to that.
Right.
Just put some glue on this. Okay, you guys need to help me. Do we want, this is our matchbook. When we get it done, it will look like this. Once we get everything glued. Do we want this to be in there? Or do we want I think I want this silver. This to be in there. I want the other. Never mind, you don't need to help me. Because I know what I like. Okay, we're going to glue that to that. Okay, let's get rid of this scoreboard. We're done with it. So, I am going to glue this to that. Yep. That's what we're going to do. And then, just glue her down. Okay. Got that glued down. Now, how did I do? Where's mine? Do your corners. See, I scalloped those. Okay. If you want to round your corners, do it now. Do these. Do both ends. Round your corners. Okay. And then you're going to take your, we're going to use brown on this. Take your inkers and go around the edges. You know what you're doing. And you're going to go around the front edges. You won't see the bottom here where it folds. Okay. Then we're going to go around this thing. This is our cover. Going to go around the edges. Okay. Got all the white edges gone? No, right here. Just do. Okay, then we're going to take this. Once we had it glued, we're going to fold it up like this. And we're going to take our bone folder and just, make it flat as you can. Which is so cool. So there we go. We got that. Now, this is going to go down inside of here. Like this. Like a matchbook. So what we need to do is glue this up to this. But we're only starting at where it bends, and we're putting a line of glue up the center, and that's it. And we're folding it up. Okay, that's it. And then we're going to take our matchbook cover. We're going to take this, we're going to center it up. Put a line of glue up the back. That's it. Right there. Find your center. Tuck it down in there where you want it. That's it. You got a center line in the back. Okay. Now you're going to take this, and all you're going to do is put a, see where it folds? You're just going to put a bead of glue right across where, right above where it folds. And you're going to fold it up like that. This is so cool. I love this. Now, what you're going to have is that. I can't pull it too hard. Okay? That is so cool. You are going to have a matchbook. See? It's so stinking cool. Anyway, you're going to be able to pull it out like that and stick stuff in there. Okay, so then you have these two papers left over. This one is the same width as your cover. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to cut, what was it? 2 1/4. Let me figure it out. 2, 1, no, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Let's just do 3/4 of an inch piece. So you're going to have this piece, your bigger piece out of the two, and it's going to fit perfectly across there. Okay, so you're going to take this and you're going to cut a 3/4 inch, or just cut an inch piece. No, an inch and 1/4, an inch and 1/4. Okay, inch and 1/4, because you want a 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch on the back, and then there's your 1/4 of an inch. 1 inch and 1/4. I'm gonna write that down on my, well, I don't have a pattern like that. And then you're going to set the big piece off. You're going to take this piece and you're going to go in at, I can't see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 1/2 inch. And 1/2 inch. You're going to go in 1/2 inch on this side, score it, turn it around, go in 1/2 inch on this side and score it. Okay, so you have a 1/4 of an inch in there. Okay, you have a 1/4 of an inch that you're folding. All right, all right. So you should have that, like that. See? You're going to do I'm going to round the corners here, use the little side. Then I'm going to take this, go around the edges. And I did this because it just makes it a little bit sturdier. And we are going to glue it on top of there because it just reinforces it a little. So just put glue all over the inside. And glue it on top. And then you can take are you down? Okay. That just reinforces that. And then you got these two pieces. So what I did on this one, I put belly band up there. And then I put a pocket on the back. So you can use these to do that. I would use this here, cut a little bit off. And then I would use this, cut a little bit off. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just make it 2.5 inches wide. Okay, then we're going around the corners with the very little one. Maybe. Didn't want to work right. So we're going to use the bigger one. Creep. So this will be our belly band here. We'll glue 2 sides on that. And then, let's just go ahead and do it. Just glue the 2 edges. I'm going to put it about midway. Oops. Oops. Come on, Lisa. Get with the flow. Okay, so now you got a belly band there. And then, makes that a little bit sturdier. Then I'm going to take this and we're going to cut a piece off of this. And we'll make it 3 inches. We're going to make a notch in the center. And we're going to round these corners up here. Okay. So then we're going to glue this on there. Hold on. Take the hair off of this. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, Lisa. Jeez. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to adjust here because I just messed it all up. We're going to take that notch off. Now, make your corners. Jeez. Make a notch. Do your edges. Lord. Glue your two sides down. And the bottom. And you're going to put it back here on the back side of the matchbook. And you're going to have another little pocket. So there you go. There's your matchbook. So stinking cute. See? Look at that. And you got room to put stuff in. That is so cool. Love it. I love that one. Okay, so we did the matchbook. I showed you how to do it right. Okay. This isn't what I did. Yeah. See, I didn't do that one right either. So, they're just prototypes. This one's okay. Even though it doesn't come loose from the back. It's okay. So, there you go. There's that one. And I fixed it. Fixed it, you guys. See, usually if you have a single-sided paper, you'll take those two extra pieces and you'll make one on the inside here and then the longer one up here on the inside. So it covers up your white. That's how, if you use a single-sided piece of paper, that's how you want to do it. Okay. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn. Okay, did that one. Now, we're going to do this one, and then I'm going to get off of here and go eat supper. Okay, this one is going to be, I got to get another drink of water. It's so cool. I love this one. So cool, look. Look, it opens. Got a pocket there. Little mini pocket, and a pocket in the back. And you get the leftovers to make a tag, which sticks up the top, which is so cool. Who thought of making a tag look like that? Looks like a Japanese thing. And then it slides down in there. And then if you wanted to, you could add something else in the back. And I haven't made a closure yet, so. But we're going to make this, okay? Oh, let me get a drink of water. And put my needle in my glue for now. So, we need a piece of paper. I think we said we were going to use this rusty thing. This beautiful piece here. Okay, so we are going to, here's my instructions. Let's lay it back over there. You're going to take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, double-sided. You're going to cut 5 1/4 off. Okay. So this, it will be your cover. Oh no, not the cut. Cut, Lisa, not score. Duh. Yeah. What's this? I can't remember. Cut 5 1/4. Huh? Cut 5 1/4. Hold on. I gotta figure this out here. Five and a quarter. No. Yes. Okay. So that's the cover. 5 1/4. Okay. So then you're going to cut. It doesn't fold up. Did I forget something? What size is this? I think I forgot to write down this cut, which is 4 inches. Right? 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches. Cut another one at 4. And then this leftover piece will be our pockets and stuff. Yes. 5 1/4 for this piece, and then another one at 4, and then you're going to have this little skinny piece. Okay, so you're going to have 3 pieces. You're going to take the first piece that you cut at 5 1/4. You're going to get your scoreboard. You're going to score 1/2 inch on each side, long ways. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch on each side. And you're going to turn and you're going to score it at 7 1/4. No, at 2 inches, sorry, at 2 inches, 7 1/4, 7 1/4, why is it 7 1/2? And 7 1/2. Why? Oh. Why? 7 1/2. Why did I write? Wouldn't it just be 7 1/2? I don't know. Just do 7 1/4 and 7 1/2. Okay. So this is your cover. This is your pocket. Okay. So you're going to have, I want this as the outside, I think. So we're going to fold in the sides. Let's just get rid of this for a minute. You're going to fold in the long sides that you cut or that you scored. Do the other one. Okay, now you have a score here at 2 1/2. Right here. Just want to make it so you can see the folds. You have a score there and a score there. So what you're going to do is you're going to open it back up, and you're going to have the short piece at the top, okay? So what you want to do is cut this out, this little piece here, this little piece on the side, this little piece on the side. Cut them off, okay? So it will look like this, like that, okay? And you're going to come down here where this folds up to the furthest fold, right there. Not the first one, the second one. You're going to cut all the way up to the second fold. You're going to cut this out and this out, because we don't need them. That one. Come on. And that one. So now you have these 4 pieces. Do not throw these away. Okay, because you're going to use them. Now, before you do anything else, you're going to round your corners. Before you're going to round this corner on the short end, both ends. And you're going to go to the long end and round those. Then you're going to fold these up like that and round these corners on these side flaps. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so then you're going to open it up and it's going to be like that. So then you're going to have your small piece at the bottom, your long piece at the top. So what you're going to do is fold in your little flaps here, make sure they're burnished down. At this point, you might want to go ahead and use your ink to, tarnish your edges or whatever you call it. You know what I mean. Before you glue anything down. Okay? This is just making our cover. And I'm just getting rid of the white edges. That's all I'm doing. Oh, got a little notch there. Let's get rid of that. Don't straighten that baby up. Okay, so then we're going to set all of them in the folds. Okay, so we got that done. Now we're going to take the short ends at the bottom, and this is going to have those down, and all you're going to do is put glue on this flap and this flap. Because it's going to glue up to that. Up to those. And the reason you leave those on is so you have a little more stability. Okay? So, there we go with that. Let's do this. It's almost like the matchbook, almost. Almost. Not quite. Okay? Okay, so put your glue back up. Get it out of the way. Then you're going to make your piece that goes inside. Okay? Which is I have such a mess all over everywhere. Okay. Now you're going to make this piece that goes inside. And then we do the tag last, the decorating. So we have this piece like this. Okay. So we are going to get our scoreboard out. We have 2 pieces left. Make sure you're looking at them. And take this piece here. And we're going to turn it long ways, the bigger piece. And you are going to score at 4 and 8. That's it. 4 and 8. So you're going to have 4, and 8. But what's going to happen is this one will fold in, and this one will fold back like a Z, like that, when we get to it. So what we're going to do is go ahead and fold this one forward and this one back. And you're going to go ahead and do your edges. Did we do any corners on this? I don't think we did. But you could, if you wanted to. I think I will. I'm going to do my corners on this, just because I think it looks nicer. And it probably slide in the pocket better. So I'm going to do those 2 corners, and the back 2 corners. So that will go that. Now let's just take our inker and do this. Do the edges and the folds. I love this color. It's so pretty. Okay, so we got this. This is what we have now. Do we want it to be this side? If this is this, so cool. How do we want this to open? Like this? Or do we want it to be like this? Do we want this to go in here like this? Or do we want it to go in here like this? It would be like this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's just do this. I like this better. Okay, so this is your front right here. This is the inside. And this, oops, this is the inside. And this is your back. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this back piece right here. We're going to take the center piece and we're going to make a notch in the center. Right. Try to find the center, make a nudge. So they will know that that is a pocket. Okay? I got that. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn it over. And you're going to glue here and here. Put a piece, line of glue here and here. And you're going to fold it back like that. So pretty. Okay, so here's your piece. There. It's going to open like that. You're going to have a pocket back there. Let it dry a few minutes. And then you're going to take this third piece. Now, how did I do that? You are going to cut 1.5. Wait a minute. I don't remember now. You're going to have this thing here. You want to cut a piece at, what is the width of this? 3 inches. Cut a piece at 3. I don't remember. It ain't 3 inches. What's the matter with you, Lisa? It's 4 inches. Duh. 4 inches, sorry, not 3. So you're going to have a piece at 4. And another piece at 4. So you're just going to cut it into 3 4-inch pieces, right? So you're going to set one aside that you want to use as your pocket here, okay? So your tag in the pocket. So you want to set one aside, plus you have these 4 little pieces. Do not throw them away. Set those off to the side. Now you're going to have these 2 for 3x4s. Okay, I need a drink. Hold on. Now you're going to take this one. You're going to cut it in half. Yes. You're going to take one of them. And you're going to cut it in half. So it's 3 3/4. So you're going to cut it at 1. Oh, just cut it in half wherever you think. 1.5. What? 2 3/4. So 1. Right there. 1 3/16. I'm just cutting it 1.5. Cut it 1.5. So you have 2 pieces there. One at 1.5, and the other was a little bit skinnier. So I'm going to take the 1.5. Yep. I'm going to cut a sliver off the end because I think it's too long. And then I'm going to round my corners. Oops, because we have rounded corners here. It's going to be like that. So round that corner, round that corner, and then we're going to make a little notch in the center of this one. And we're going to go around the edges. Okay. Now, this is our first page. So it's going to go like this. This is the front. We're going to open it up, and this little pocket's going to go here. So we want to glue here and here. Then we're going to put it down right there. There. There's your pocket there. Now you're going to take this one. You got your other one set aside. This one, and you're going to cut a hair off of it because you don't want it to be jamming up at the when it folds. So just cut like a 1/16 of an inch off. Okay, it's going to fit there. This one is going to be this pocket, so it's going to go like this. That is so cool. Go like that. This one's going to go like that. We're going to cut a little bit off of this one. Then we're going to take them both, line them up. Take a little bit more off of this one. We're going to line them up, make our little notches in the middle of both of them at the same time. Okay, it goes down my shirt every time. Stupid thing. So, and then we're going to do these corners up here just because I want to make them look halfway decent. And we're going to do this corner, these corners. Okay, and then we're going to take our little, do the edges. So we don't see any white. That will go down there. This will go down there. So do the big one first. Glue the sides and the bottom. Oops. I'm going to glue it down there. Alright. Then you're going to take the other little one. It's going to be your mini pocket. It's going to be glued down here. cute is that? So you're going to have a pocket there, 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 and one back here. Now, if you wanted to, you could put something there. A little belly band would be cute. Just slide something in there. But you don't have any leftover paper, so you could use a piece of ephemera to make a belly band. That would be cute. So you're going to make the tag. Now that's done. You're done with this. You decorate the front. You got the pockets. Okay. You're done with that. Now we're going to make the tag that fits back in here. So you have your extra piece and your 4 little pieces. We're going to make a tag that goes in that pocket. Okay. Well, I know how to do this. I don't need the pattern. So you have your thing here. I'm going to round the corners. This is your tag. Okay, just do around the edges. You are going to take your 2 little tiny pieces and you're going to cut them so they match. You want to cut that extra where the scoring part is that bumps out, you know. I'm going to make sure they're both the same width and yeah, let's make it a little bit more off here. Okay, so there's one. Now we're going to take the other one, other little one, cut that off. Oops. Now let's make sure they match up, because they are going to be your pieces that hold your little top in. There. Now you're going to fold both of them in half. Okay. Make sure they match. Now, how do you want your tag showing? That's so stinking cool, because it's going to go in here like this. That's showing or that's showing? Ooh, I like that showing. I like that showing too. Let's do this side. We have this side showing out the front. It doesn't matter. Take and get rid of your white edges on your little pieces. Okay. Got them both cut to the same size. You folded them in half. Now you're going to put glue. You got them open like this. You're going to take one, put some glue on it, like right there. You just have to estimate. You're going to bring it in from the edge. You're going to glue it down. Then you're going to make the other one try to match the same. Okay? You're going to try to get the distance from the edge the same, and yeah, try to make a match like that. Okay, so then you have like that. So then you're going to take one of these long pieces, which I'm going to use. I don't know which one I'm going to use. Let's use this one. We're going to cut it off, cut that, trim it up a little, get that scoring stuff off of there. And this end off. Okay. Then you're going to do your edges again. Oops. Okay. One end doesn't matter. Then you're going to take this and you're going to lay it up against your folds on your little pieces up here. You're going to have it hang over the edge of your tag just a little. Just a little on one side. You'll cut the other side when you get ready to, after you glue it. So you don't want it to hang over a whole heck of a lot, but you want it to hang over a little. Okay, so get it where you want it. Put your glue on there. Get this where you want it. How far you want it sticking out. And how far you want it left in between here. Okay. So then you're going to just put glue all over this top piece. And fold those down. And now you're going to come over here and you're going to try to cut it off the same distance. You could cut both ends off if you need to. It's so cool. I love it. And you're gonna, there's your tag. Isn't that cool? So then when you stick it in your back pocket, back there, it pokes out like that. Is that not cool? Ooh, you could put a grommet or what do they call them? Thing on each end and have a dangle or something. But then it fits in here like this. Is that not cool? I love it. It's so cool. Yeah, and that's it for that one. I love it. You have a little decorative tag. And if you wanted to, then the only thing you have left is this thing. And you could make a couple little, let's see what we could do. All you have left is this. This thing here. Ouch. Oops, get my scraps out of there. Let's fold it like right there. Cut it. Just cut up the center here. have some leftovers. Let's cut some more off of this. Darken them to the edges. Don't waste it. Use it. Just made a couple little banners. We're going to glue this one to that one. Short one to the longer one. You could even take this one if you wanted to and add another shorter one, but I'm not going to. Did you get my drift? Did you get my drift? I'm just going to put it up here. And you haven't wasted nothing. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and glue it down. There, you haven't wasted anything. Nada. See? And you just got little tiny pieces left over. That's it. That's all that's left. Right there. How was that for using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper? Okay, I think I'm done, you guys. I'm going to go eat supper, and then I'm going to come back up. And what time is it? 4:48. No wonder why I'm hungry. That's it. So cool. Can't wait to decorate. I love this one. This one's so cool. I'm going to have to put a thing on there and wrap. Yeah. Okay, you guys. I am heading out. I am done making those, showing you how to make those. We did a few extra of those. I still need to make one more of these, but I'm going to do it off line. And then I'll have two of everything, at least two of everything. Okay? Okay. I will talk at you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget a thumbs up. And you too can learn this stuff. Yes. Okay. I will see you on the next one.